Hello everybody, welcome to this verbling class. My name is Teacher Amy and today's class is a writing class. So if you would like to practice your writing skills, then you might want to join us, and we're going to be writing about a kind of fun theme today, which is write a story based on the lyrics of your favorite song. So have a think about your favorite song, and actually this doesn't have to be an English song, this could be a song in your own language, but think about what kind of story that you could write about the song. It could be anything you like at all. If it is a well-known song, then it might be quite fun for you to write the story and have us guess which song the story was about. But if your song is not so well known, perhaps you just want to write about something and then you can show us the lyrics. If they're in another language, then you can show us a little bit of what they mean and translate them slightly for us so that we can have a bit of fun. So do come along in and join us if you want to practice your writing. It is going to be a very fun class for a Friday or for a Thursday night. So as we wait for our students to get here, I'm just going to share a couple of things with you. So there's 2 pages I'm going to paste into the chat box for you. The first one is my Verbling Teacher Facebook page. So if you don't already follow me on Facebook, go ahead, click on that. If you're a Facebook fan, it's sometimes a good way of keeping on track with your studies during the week. And if you want to find out more about any of the teachers here on Verbling, the best place to go is to their Verbling Teacher page. So if you'd like to have a look at mine, you can find out more about me, watch some of my videos, just click on the link in the chat. And if you want to find out any of the other teachers' Facebook or Verbling Teacher pages, then it follows the same format. You just have to change the teacher name. So check those out if you have some time. All right, so I'm going to say hello to who we have here first. And I can't read your name because it's in another language that I cannot pronounce. So hello.
Okay, hello, good evening.
Hello,
Good
what's
night.
your name? Good night,
Okay,
thank you.
yeah, my name is Pavel, so actually you can call me Paul.
Paul, okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
All right, Paul, it's lovely to meet you. So where are you from and what language is your name written in?
Okay, my name is written in Russian, so I'm Russian, obviously.
All right, awesome. Well, I don't know any Russian whatsoever, but it's lovely to meet you.
Okay.
Tell me something interesting about yourself, Paul.
Okay, don't know. I am just an ordinary person. Okay,
Really, I
yeah.
don't believe it.
Yeah, but I really like British accent. So, and I would like to speak in a posh accent. I've
All
chosen
right.
your class to join just because of that. Okay.
Well, I'm very flattered, Paul. Thank you. I'm glad that you like my accent. I
Yes,
think.
I really like it.
Thank you. That's a very nice compliment to receive at the beginning of the class.
Okay.
Okay, so today's class, guys, I'm just going to pause for a second. I'll say hi to the other 2 students in just a moment. We're going to be writing today about our favourite song. So while I'm chatting, I just want you to have a think about a couple of songs that you really like. You might already have a favourite straight away that pops into your head, but if you don't, just have a think, because that's the central topic of our class today. So welcome, Paul. Great to have you. I'm going to say hello to Rogerio. How do I say that? Oh, and Rogerio, could you unmute yourself so I can hear you, please?
Yes, my name is Rogerio Spinelli. I'm from Brazil. And,
okay. Wonderful.
I'm
so
here
Rogerio,
to improve my English. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, that's the point of the class, so very good.
Yeah.
And tell me something interesting about you, Rogerio. We've heard that Paul likes British accents, and apart from that, he's a very normal guy. So,
Yeah,
Rogerio, tell us about you. What's interesting about you?
I'm a project manager here. I work for IBM, and
Okay.
I have to do a lot of meetings, although in my week twice and 4 times a week, and sometimes I have to practice a little more, you know.
All right,
and
yeah.
I'm 35 years old, and I have a daughter. I'm married. That's it.
All right, wonderful. Well, thank you for introducing yourself. And don't forget, guys, be thinking about your favorite song. I'm going to come back to you in a moment. All right, welcome, Rogerio. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
All right, so I think, oh, I was just going to say hello to Anna and she's disappeared. So hopefully she'll be back soon. Instead, I'm going to have say hi to Janma. Hello.
Hello, Amy. How are you?
How are you? Nice to
I'm
meet
fine.
you. I think I've met you before, actually, Janma, haven't I?
Yeah, I have joined your class twice.
Yes, I remember because you have an unusual name. And also, I vaguely remember your picture, but it is good to see you again. How is everything?
Everything is okay. I'm looking forward the weekend.
Always. Actually, I'm currently in New Zealand, which is near Australia, if you've never heard of it. And today is our national day. It's called Waitangi Day. The 6th of February is when the indigenous people signed a treaty with the British invaders. And today is like the celebration day. So everybody else apart from me, no, I'm sure there's some other people working, but I'm only working for the morning today, and then I'm having the afternoon off. So I'm also looking forward to the weekend. So welcome, Jamma. Great to see you again.
Thank you.
And Elena, hello. Oh, did you say hi? Your voice is so quiet, it sounds like a little mouse. Could you speak up a bit, Elena? No, not. I can hear you a tiny, tiny bit. Maybe if you speak closer to your microphone. Elena might be having... I can almost hear you, Elena. I think you're asking me if I can hear you, but it's really quiet. So perhaps you can just have a play around with your microphone settings. To be honest, because it's not a speaking class as such today, you should be fine. It's okay. If you can try and get your microphone settings a bit better, that would help because I would like to talk to you later on. But for now, I'm just going to say hello and welcome, and hopefully I'll get to talk to you a bit later. All right, so that we can get started, I don't want to waste too much time at the beginning of class today because we have an exciting topic. So the topic is this. I would like you to pick a song that you really like. It doesn't have to be your favorite if you can't decide on a favorite, because I'm awful at that. I can never decide on favorites. But just a song that you really like. Think about the lyrics of the song and write something, a story. Imagine you're in the band, or imagine you're in the story of the song. You might want to be a character, you might want to rewrite the story in like a different style. You can do anything you like, but it has to be based on a song, okay? Now, if you would like to, you can keep the song title hidden, and we will try and guess it by reading your story. Or if you have a song that nobody else is going to know because you really like black metal and, you know, mostly they just, nobody else will know your favorite band, then you can share the lyrics with us. So if you want to, have a look on Google, find the lyrics. If they're in another language, that's okay. You can sort of translate a bit for us. And if they're in English and we might know the song, you might want us to guess, but it's totally up to you. So I'm going to upload a file to Google Drive in a moment and I'll share the link with you. But for now, what I would like you to do is get started on your writing so that we use as much time as possible. I'm going to give you about 20 minutes, okay? 20 minutes to write. So open up a Word file on your computer and get started. In the meantime, I will share the file with you so that you can paste your writing into the file. If you could please keep your microphone muted, then everybody can concentrate. And if you do have any questions, I'll be here for the whole time. So just ask, okay? So everybody, off you go, and I will see you in 20 minutes. I'm just going to upload the file, and I'll share it with you in a second.
Amy,
Yes.
can I ask you a question, please?
Sure.
We have to write in other words a song that we like.
Yep, exactly. So choose a song that you like, and you can do whatever you like. You can write a story, you can rewrite the lyrics, you can just use the song to be your inspiration for today's writing, okay?
Okay. I know. Thank you.
All right, off you go, guys. See what you can come up with. Okay, if you do want to access the document, the link is there for you now, so you might want to type straight into that.
Amy,
Yes.
I have a question. When can I write my notice? I have to send you by application, by Google. I don't know. The first time that I have the class here, and
Okay.
I don't know what I have to do exactly. What I have to do.
All right, no problem, Rogerio. So if you have a look, can you see the Verbling chat box on the right-hand side of your screen?
Yes, I have here in
Yep,
the on the right.
yep. So I've written things like Paul 20 minutes, and then I've shared a link. It's a Google Docs link. Can you see that? HTTPS.
Oh,
Yep.
Google. Okay, I send you by here when I wrote it.
Yep, exactly. So you can
Yeah.
click on the
Okay.
link and you can write straight into the file, or you can just copy and paste into the chat box. It's totally up to you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to mute my microphone too, just so that we can all concentrate. And if you have a question, just let me know. Okay, guys, I'm going to give you probably another 5 minutes. So see if you can start trying to check through your work, and if you've made any mistakes, you can correct them. And if you haven't really finished, try and see if you can finish off. How are you doing, Rogerio?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
okay.
you can
I
listen.
got to go back. I got to go.
Okay. All right. So if you need some more time, what I'll do is I'll let you have another 10 or so minutes, and I'll go through your corrections last. Okay.
Yes, I wrote some. I wrote some words here, and we can check this.
Okay. So you want to check yours now? Are you ready to check?
Okay, can be not so long, but I think is the time that I had to
Yeah. No
do
problem. If you
this.
want, I can give you a little bit more time. It's up to you.
No, I don't know what will happen with my daughter.
All right, so let's correct it now, and then if she gets upset again, you can go and look after her. So, if you can, where can you give me your writing? Could you copy and paste it for me into the chat box or into the
Yeah.
document? Thank you.
You see that I paste.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Let me just zoom in a bit so that we can read it. Oh, that's too far. All right, here we go. Perfect. Okay, so could you please read it for us, Rogerio?
And for me, the best song is about the party. It's the song is "I Got a Feeling," the Black Eyed Peas. Yeah.
Okay, good choice.
Yeah. Yeah. One time I have the same situation, likewise the song. Of course, when I was younger. In that day, I woke up and I thought, today will be the best day, which means when I had my first girlfriend. In that day, we went to a party with my friend, and I saw her. She was beautiful, and we danced over the night. It was so nice.
Oh, that's such a great, nice, happy story, Rogerio. Good song choice. Okay, let's
Yeah.
go through and make a few corrections. So, I must say, I really like that song as well because it's so cheery and so happy. All right, so about.
Okay.
For me, the best song is about with a U.
Yes.
A party. You can say a party or you can say parties, okay? Or you could even say partying.
Okay.
Okay, so a party, parties, or partying, whichever one you like. I got a feeling. One time, so because we're talking in the past, we need to say I had the same situation.
Yeah.
And not likewise. Likewise is a bit of an unusual word. Usually we'd say has. I had the same situation as the song. Okay.
As the song. Okay.
Yep. Of course, when I was younger. You don't go to any more parties now, Rogerio, now that you've got a daughter.
When I. Okay.
So when you were younger, yeah? Younger has a U. Alright, I woke up and thought, today will be the best day, probably we would say in English, ever. The best day ever, okay?
Okay.
Which means...
I remember.
Okay, you remember? Good. So today will be the best day ever. I think a comma because you're about to explain it. So which meant or which means when I had my first with an R girlfriend. Girlfriend's actually one word. There we go. I think you could say which was when I or. I'm just wondering whether had is the right verb here. Was it the day that you met your girlfriend, or was she already your girlfriend?
Yes, maybe I should go with my girlfriend.
When you should go with your girlfriend, maybe when you met your girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah? So the
Good.
first time you met her, or perhaps the day that she became your girlfriend. Before that, she was just your friend.
Okay.
Alright. So, met. Let's put met. And you can decide. It's totally up to you. Okay.
No
In that
problem.
day, on that day, okay? On that day, we doesn't need a capital. We went to a party with my friend and I saw her. Maybe for the first time. Dun, 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 dun. It was love at
Okay.
first sight, Rogerio.
Okay.
She was beautiful. She was beautiful. And we danced all night. All night. Not over the night, but all night. You could say all night long.
I put all the night. All the night is correct too, Amy, or not?
No, not all the night. Because all the night, yeah, it just isn't correct grammar. I don't know whether you've ever had that song, which is all night long. Okay, if you want to say for the
Okay.
whole night, you can say all night long. Or the whole
All
night.
night long.
Yep, the whole night. One of those. Not all the night, though, okay?
All the night. Okay.
It was so nice. I'll let you off the so because it's like informal writing. So if you want, you can put a few more O's on, depending on how O you think it was.
Okay.
All right, well done. Great, Rogerio. Thank you. So just with your
Thank you.
corrections, be careful about the U's, okay? Because you missed out a few U's. And you just need to keep your tenses the same. So if you're writing about the past, try to make sure everything's in the past and you don't keep coming back to the
Yeah, of
present.
course. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, well done.
Yeah.
You had a bit of a distraction, but
Yeah.
don't worry, it was still lovely to have
Distraction
you.
is good.
Yes, exactly.
I like it.
Of course, it's your daughter. All right, well, thank you, Rogerio. You're welcome to stay and join us
Right.
while I correct the others. If not, if you have to go and see your daughter, then take care. It was lovely to meet you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so Dranma, I can see that you've pasted yours into the chat box. Are you ready to correct yours?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, I'm going to paste it into here, and then Paul will come to you at the end. Okay, so you've got a few more minutes. All right, so here we go. We'll zoom in a bit further. And Dranma, could you please read this for us?
Yes. I'm sad. I'm feeling absolutely depressed, and it's for your fault. You told me that you never leave me, but you lied because now I'm alone. I remember our time together. We were happy, weren't we? So why did you hug me that way? Why did you touch me that way? I believed you and I gave you my heart. However, you don't like it now and you have thrown it away. Things don't go well. Every step that I do is worse than before. So the world is closing doors and I think I'm going to give up. Please let me see you once more, please. Once more time. I can I can't keep on. I made a big mistake. Do you know what? To meet you. Goodbye.
Oh, Dranma, this is so depressing.
No, but this is not my feeling at the moment. Just I like the song, so
Okay, so no, absolutely. Some songs I think it doesn't. It's I don't know about you, but I always find songs very inspiring if they're really, I don't know, sort of showing the artist's actual feelings, whether it's about something good or bad. The song can be really powerful. So I can totally understand why you like this kind of song, but I'm not sure which song it is. Do you want us to guess the song, Janma?
do you know Moby? Moby?
Yes, I do know Moby.
A song called Mistake.
Mistake. I don't know. I may know it, but it's just not ringing any bells. I'm going to look that one up after class today. I'm going to write that down. Okay, so this is where it comes from. Okay, I really like Moby, so I'm surprised I don't. Maybe I do know it, but sometimes I'm not good at remembering song titles. All right, so let's go through and correct it. So I'm sad. I'm feeling absolutely depressed. Depress is from the verb, okay? If you want the adjective, you need depressed. And it's for your fault. No, it's all your fault. It's all your fault.
Okay.
Or you can just say it's your fault. But all your fault makes it a bit more powerful. So I think in this case,
I was not sure.
Okay, perfect. You told me that you'd never leave me, but you lied because now I'm alone. Oh, perfect English though, well done. I remember our time together. We were happy, weren't we? So why did you hug me that way? We need a question mark because it's kind of like a rhetorical question.
Okay, yeah.
And then we got a capital. Why did you chat to me that way? Well done. I believed has an E there. I believed you and I gave you my, okay, I think you mean heart.
Yeah, my heart. Yeah.
Okay, no H because this says hearth. And do you know what a hearth is?
Okay.
It's like,
The planet. If you don't put the first H, is like our planet.
yes, that is earth, you're right. But hearth is actually a thing as well. A hearth is like a fireplace. So it sounds a bit funny. I gave you my fireplace. No, I gave you my heart, right? Okay. However, you don't like it now and you have thrown it away. Oh, it's terrible. Things don't go well. Every step that I do, we can't do a step. So I would say take a step. And then we have another song there, Grandma. Every step I take. All right, well done. Is worse, not worst, but worse. Worse than, because you're comparing, okay? Worst with a T is the superlative. It's, yeah? Remember that. Is worse than before. So the world is closing doors, and I think I'm going to give up. Oh, please let me see you once more. Please, I can't keep on. I think we're more likely to be say I can't keep going, but because with songs you've got a little bit more artistic license. You can change things around a bit with your grammar because you're trying to fit rhymes and make it fit the tune. Usually we'd say I can't keep going, okay, or maybe I can't keep going on, possibly. I made a big mistake. Do you know what? To meet you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, Grandma, that was very good. Well done.
Thank
A
you.
couple of corrections. So don't forget, you got adjectives. This one was really simple. Just go through and check your spelling before you send it to me. And then we've got just one little mistake here with the superlative and comparative. But overall, really good because very, very minor mistakes. So well done.
Thank you.
Okay, now it is Paul's turn. So where can I
Okay.
find your writing, Paul?
Okay, I will paste it to the document.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
Ooh, I can see the last question. So we have to guess this, guys.
Yeah.
So,
It's a part
Rogerio
of the
and...
fun.
All right. Part of the fun, exactly. So, Paul, I'm going to get you to read it, and Rogerio and Janma, if you can have a think about which song you think this might be as we're reading, and I will too. Okay, Paul, off you go.
Okay, so it's a story actually about a true band and true
Okay.
story. So once upon a time there was a group. Life was really tough for them, and at the time, and all they wanted was to get famous and get paid a lot of cash. They were short of time to record a cracking album, and they had only a mobile recording studio they borrowed from the Rolling Stones. So they decided to make a record in Montreux, Switzerland, on the Lake Geneva shoreline. On the day they arrived there, they went to a Frank Zappa concert which took place in a gambling house. The concert was kicking, but some stupid with a flare gun shot at the ceiling, and the whole place burned to the ground. Nobody was hurt, and the group escaped safely. And then they looked at the lake and saw that smoke on the water. After that, they turned around and saw a fire in the sky above the casino. All members of their group were so amazed, so they decided to write a song about it. Later, they settled in an empty Grand Hotel and started to make music. It was a whole lot of work, but eventually they created one of the most significant albums in rock history, which contains probably the best rock song ever written. At the end of this song they said, "We will never forget it." So, can you guess the band and the song?
Okay, this is
Okay.
intriguing, and I really like your writing. I'm not going to say anything at the moment. I'm just going to do the corrections, And
Okay.
Grandma, you just have a little think about what you think it might be. Okay, so hang on, I'm going to get rid of the bold, then we can bold your mistakes. All right, first of all, well done, Paul, because this is a great piece of writing. And you've done great with your little hints. I notice you've given us little hints as we go through the story. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, one of my favorite songs is based on a true story that happened. That happened to the actual band.
Okay.
Once upon a time, there was a group. Life was really tough for them at the time, and all they wanted was to get famous and get paid a lot of cash.
Everyone
That's
wants
perfect.
that.
Yeah, yes, true. Okay, they were short of time to record a cracking album. I love your vocabulary. And they had only, we need to change this to only had, okay?
Okay.
They only had a mobile
A
recording
mobile,
studio. Yeah, that they borrowed from the Rolling Stones. So they decided to make a record in Montreux in Switzerland on the Lake Geneva shoreline. Perfect. On the day they arrived there, they went to a Frank Zappa concert which took place in a gambling house. The concert was kicking, but some stupid, we need a noun here. So I'd say
Okay.
probably guy,
Stupid
right?
guy. Yeah.
Because it's kind of a bit of a relaxed tone you've got going. So some stupid guy with a flare gun shot what I would say is the ceiling. Shot the ceiling, okay? And the whole place burned to the ground. Nobody was hurt, and the group escaped safely, thank goodness, because otherwise we'd never have their music. Okay. And then they looked at the lake and saw that there was, I think we need to say here, saw that there was smoke on the water. Giggle. After that, okay, I think we need a full stop here. Because we've got like a different sort of thing. You're bringing in after that, which is something different. So after that, they turned around and saw fire in the sky above the casino. All members of the group were so amazed. All the members of the group were so amazed. They decided to write a song about it. We don't need to say so again. We would maybe say that, but we don't need to. We could just say so amazed they decided to write a song about it, okay?
Okay.
Later, they settled in an empty Grand Hotel and started to make music. It was a whole lot of work. But eventually, they created one of the most significant albums in rock history, comma, which contains probably the best rock song ever written. According to Paul, of course. At the end of the song, they said, "We'll never forget it." Can you guess the band and the song? All right, now my music knowledge is not that good, but there was one clue that kind of possibly might have given it away for me. But I'm going to ask Grandma, okay?
I put a lot of hints in this text,
I know.
which actually correspond to the actual lyrics of the song.
Okay, awesome. So I'm just going to ask Janma. Janma, do you have any idea which song and which band he's talking about here?
I have no idea. Sorry.
Okay, what I want you to do, Paul, is to go through and to just explain your hints to us. I'm going to have a guess, okay? Because this gate kind of gave it away for me.
Yeah.
However, because this is a really famous rock song, right?
Yeah.
So I think the band is Deep Purple.
Yeah, you got it right.
Yay!
And and the song is
Smoke on the Water, right?
Bam 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 bam.
All right. So
Nice.
can you just explain? Because that was very, very clever, Paul. If you hadn't given me Smoke on the Water, I probably wouldn't have got it, to be honest, because I'm not great with bands. But can you just explain to us your other hints? Because I didn't actually know that this happened. Is this true? What happened with the fire and everything?
Yes, it's absolutely true. And the lyrics of the song actually explains the true story. And I just repeated it in a slightly different way. Okay, so the hints are the places, like the Montreux,
Yep.
On the Lake Geneva shoreline, to make records with a mobile. We didn't have much time. Frank Zappa and the Mothers. And okay, so Frank
Thank you.
Zappa
Nice
concert.
singing, Paul.
Okay, and some stupid with a flare gun.
Yep.
Just burn the place to the ground. Okay. And of course, smoke on the water and fire
Yep.
in the sky. So,
Yeah, that
and
was
that's it.
really, really well done. Okay, what I would love to do, if you don't mind, is to can I share this on my Verbling Teacher Facebook page? Because I
Of
think
course.
other students will find this very entertaining.
Of course, you can do that.
Thank you very much. All right, so well done. Just looking at your English for a second. You've done really well because, as I was saying before, you know how with song lyrics, sometimes the grammar can be a little bit challenged because you can miss some words out and you can play around a little bit more. When you're writing, your grammar has to be a little bit more accurate. But I really love the way that you use some great vocab like cracking and some slang. It made it much more entertaining. And
Okay.
overall, yeah, it's just some really minor things about, you know, the odd article that you missed out. Don't forget, when you're explaining, what we've got is you're explaining something further in your sentence. Sometimes you do need to use that or which. So it might be worth just reviewing that. But overall, some excellent writing. Paul, well done.
Okay, thank you. I'm flattered
so-
as well as you.
And I'm going to share that on Facebook shortly, but just because we've got a few more minutes left of class. So guys, tell me about your music taste. Let's hear from Janmar. So Janmar, what music do you like to listen to normally?
I like many kinds of music. For example, one artist that I like very much is Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
She's American.
She has a really, really distinctive sound, I think.
I think so too, because she's very sad in her songs.
Yeah.
And the lyrics tell many things, and I like her. I also like Coldplay very much.
Me too. I'm a massive fan of Coldplay, Janmar.
I'm looking forward to go to a concert, but it's the last. My sister lives in London, so she wanted to give me a surprise, buying a tickets for the concert, but they were too expensive, about £300.
Wow, that is expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I would absolutely love to go to a Coldplay concert, but I've never been for the same reason. Too expensive.
Too expensive, yeah.
All right. So that gives me quite a good idea of your music taste, Janmar, because I don't know, Coldplay usually are kind of like a bit introspective with their music as well. They do have some kind of cheerier songs, but I think that their last album has been quite, I don't know, a little bit different, like a little bit ethereal and sort of mysterious, and I don't know, I really liked it. But I think they've changed their music style a little bit as they've gone through their albums. What do you think?
Yeah, I prefer the other albums. For example, my favorite album is XY, X and Y.
Yes, XY. Mm-hmm.
I think it's the best.
All right,
Like every song.
You like every song? Awesome.
Yeah.
And what do you have a favorite song in the world?
In the world, my favorite song.
Yep.
I think I don't have just one, but one of them could be let me one moment, please. From Lana Del Rey, Blue Jeans, for example.
Okay, good choice. All right, let's hear from Paul. Paul, tell us about your music taste. Obviously, you're a bit of a rock fan.
Yes, at heart I'm a headbanger, so I like the heavier music than you
Uh-huh.
probably.
Yep.
So this hard rock, like glam, trash, heavy metal, speed, and other styles, but not black, death, gent, progressive deathcore, metalcore, and other crap
But
styles
okay,
music.
okay,
It's only my point of view, of course.
of
You can
course.
argue with me.
Mhm.
So my favorite bands, as I think you may guess it, Deep Purple, also Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath,
Mhm.
Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Kiss, Twisted Sister, and all many others, Metallica, and other groups. And actually, I'm a fan of Richie Blackmore. If you know who he is, he actually wrote the Smoke on the Water. He's a guitarist for Deep Purple. He was. Uh, so it's a really, really great figure in the history of rock music. So, and I was lucky to shake his hand. So I was all just on cloud nine when I did that, and it was really, really great. Okay, okay, some glitches. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I think Amy can't.
Okay, he shut off.
I think so.
What are we gonna do?
Sorry?
Okay, uh, this is gonna be the end of the class, I think.
I think so too, because
Okay, so yeah. It's been great. Thank you for your story. It was really great to speak with you and to learn something together. So thank
it was a
you.
pleasure. It was a pleasure, yeah. And I
Okay.
think you speak very well English and you write
Okay.
better.
Okay. Thank you for your positive comments. Okay. See you later, maybe on other lessons here.
Okay, maybe. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye bye.